Hi, this is Kathleen Hassan, and I just recently got an email from a girl named Jennifer who's 21 years old, and she writes, Kathleen, I'm a 21-year-old young lady and still having problems with being confident. She says, many people who meet me say that I'm quiet and shy. That disturbs me because I don't want people to think that about me. I want people to think that I'm outgoing and not shy and quiet. I was even voted most quietest in high school. My friends don't think that because they got to know me. But my question is, how can I be okay with who I am and not worry about what other people think of me? Then she adds the second part. Also, I've never had a boyfriend in my life. My question is, do you think me not having enough confidence and being shy is the reason I don't have a boyfriend? I dislike feeling that I'm inadequate because I've never had a boyfriend. Oh, Jennifer, there's a lot going on in this email, but the first thing I want to tell you is what you think about becomes your reality. What you focus on, you attract back to you like a magnet. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks of you. What really matters is what you think about you. And I'm guessing that there's a part of you that actually believes this. Otherwise, it wouldn't disturb you. That line that it really disturbs you what others think, it wouldn't bother you if there wasn't something inside of you that thought that this was actually true. And that begs the question, do you think being quiet and shy is a bad thing? Because again, what you think about becomes your reality. What you focus on, you attract back to you. So if you have this belief, and let me tell you, a belief is just a statement or a thought that you play over and over and over again in your mind, and you've accepted it as your truth. So let me ask you, if you have a belief that being quiet and shy is a bad thing, and then others say, oh, she's really quiet and shy, you take that as a really like a diss or a criticism of you, when being shy or quiet, it's neither good nor bad, it's just who you are. So here are a couple of suggestions I want to make to you. Number one, take time to quiet down and listen to your own truth. Try to connect with that soul or spirit part of you. The world is loud and booming, and we are bombarded every day with messages from the media and magazines and reality TV shows telling us who we should be, who we should hang out with, what we should look like. But our truth lies within. So that's number one, get quiet. Spend some time every day just being quiet. Maybe journal or light a candle. Maybe make a list of your best qualities. Sometimes in getting to know ourselves, we discover that our greatest challenges or our greatest weaknesses can often be our greatest strengths. So that's number one. Your soul is like tugging on your sleeve right now, trying to get your attention. Because whenever you're not at peace, it means that your thoughts don't line up with your highest self or your soul or your spirit. And your soul and spirit is all about unconditional love. And when you're not loving yourself, that's what you're going to attract back to you. So the second part of your question is, do you think because I'm quiet and shy is the reason I don't have a boyfriend? Going back to the first thing I said to you, what you think about becomes your reality. You're almost becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. Number one, you think being shy and quiet is a bad thing. And as a result, whenever anyone says that, you're taking it as an attack. So you're walking around feeling insecure about who you are. And that's what you're putting out there. So you're actually resisting anyone just loving you for who you are. So the first step is falling in love with yourself, learning to love and accept yourself just the way you are. It's okay to be quiet and shy. My husband happens to be quiet and shy. And he is the love and light of my life. He is my best friend, and he is the greatest compliment to who I am. If there were two of me in this marriage, there wouldn't be room. There'd just be too much of the same thing. We complement each other. We ebb and flow. I was the one who asked him out on our first date. I found that quietness and that he's just so content with who he is, and he doesn't need to be all that. He could care less what anyone else thinks of him. And he just became such a beautiful compliment in my life. So I know firsthand that being quiet and shy is a beautiful thing. But you have to believe that. And when you learn to love and accept yourself just the way you are, you're teaching others how to treat you. And that is the way you're going to attract a boyfriend or a soulmate, by getting in touch with your soul. Because you're sending out energy. I don't like myself. I'm scared. I'm insecure. And what are you going to get back? More of the same, more opportunities, until it gets so painful, and obviously it has, or you wouldn't have emailed me, until it gets to the point where your soul is like tugging on your sleeve. Wake up, come back to the truth of who you are. The truth of who you are is you are a child of God, and you were made in the image and likeness of God, and God is nothing but pure love. And when you fall in love with yourself, when you learn to love and accept yourself just the way that you are, in that place of pure love, there's no room for fear. There's no room for doubt. So I challenge you, Jennifer, get quiet every single day and connect with the truth of who you are. If you need help doing this, that's what I do as a life coach. Go to my website, check out my iCoach program. It's MP3 downloads that you can sign up to receive for less than the cost of a pizza per week. You can get an audio MP3 download of me giving you tips and strategies that you can play in your iPod. This stuff takes practice. You've been thinking a certain way for 21 years, and now suddenly you want to go this way. It takes practice. So every day, practice positive self-talk. Practice getting quiet and still and listening to your truth of who you really are. And then if it's not iCoach, maybe you ask your mom, or now you're 21, you could probably afford it all on your own. Call me up and set up a free coaching call and see if coaching might be right for you. There are tools, supports, and strategies out there that can help you shift your thoughts back to love. Go to your library, peruse books on self-love and self-acceptance. Sign up for my e-zine on my website, and you'll get a regular dose of some inspiration. I'm so glad you asked this question. I hope it helped. What you think about becomes your reality. So start putting good thoughts in there and learn to love and accept yourself just the way you are, because who you are is just perfect. Until next time, this is Kathleen Hassett, your confidence coach.